While Black people deal with a lot of obvious racism, there are ways that fall under the Black tax. These things are hidden. They're embedded in our society and they do ruin our wealth, but we just don't think about them. So I'm going to talk about them today, at least a few of them, and of course, tie in Bitcoin and how it can help. But before I get into that, welcome to Black to Bitcoin. I'm Tiffany, and basically, I talk about the need for Bitcoin in the Black community. So please subscribe, leave a like on the video, and leave a comment. It helps a lot. All right, let's get into this Black tax. Like I said, these are things that are just embedded in either society or our community that keeps us from building wealth. And I'm going to go through three of them. Have my notebook here per usual, and we're just going to go through it. Let's get started. Okay, the first one, family obligations. This is a big one, and this is a for sure hidden one. And that's the fact that when somebody becomes wealthy, or not even wealthy, gets out of poverty in our family, we expect them to help. Maybe not even expect, the person might even just want to help out their family, their friends, and good or not, what it does is it takes money out of their pocket to invest in something. So one of the ways Bitcoin can really help with this is that it is an asset that can be accumulated in small amounts. And because it's the asset that pretty much builds the fastest over time, that's been the most increasing of percentage and all of that, you're investing in something that could override someone else. Because the truth is, white families don't deal with this. It is a compounding thing, as I always say. So if someone's family doesn't have the need as much as Black families need the need, then it's going to be a disparity. So Bitcoin gives a person the opportunity to invest in a great asset. So that's how it helps with that whole thing. The other one is consumer pricing disparities. This is also a huge one, and this one is more directed towards our communities. So Black communities have a lot of things going on that automatically cause wealth disparity, and that includes grocery stores. So there are things called food deserts where there are barely any grocery stores in the vicinity, but even on a smaller scale, our regular neighborhoods, grocery stores don't want to be there. And because there are less grocery stores, those grocery stores can gouge. They can charge a lot more for what's on the shelves. And then there are also disparities in how much we pay for services in our communities, insurance. So there are all those things, but even worse is what is put into our community. Cash, cash checking services, payday loans, have money order places. All these things create debt. So they're either they create debt altogether, or they are high in fees. So that decreases wealth as well. And a way that Bitcoin helps with this is that it's peer-to-peer. So there's no middleman. And while, of course, most people are not taking Bitcoin directly, some are. And then also you can always cash in your Bitcoin. Now, that hurts my soul because, I mean, yes, you could cash in your Bitcoin after it, accumulates and is raising in value. We Bitcoin people say you should hodl it, hold on for dear life. But it could be done if it really needed to be done. But the main point is that it's peer-to-peer and it eliminates fees. You don't have to have fees to pay it. And once you use it, you're good. It at least overcompensates for the fees. The fees will still exist, but you won't need those things because you're building wealth. Okay, and then the last thing are pay gaps. This is something that we know. Everyone knows that Black people make less money than white people, but I think there's a difference in saying, oh, we make less, and saying, oh, we make this compared to this. So numbers, as they say, numbers don't lie. So I think it's important for us to go into the details of that. So This is what it is. Black men, okay, make 76 cents for every dollar that a white man makes. Okay? Black women make 60 to 64 cents for every dollar that a white man makes. Those are huge numbers and awful in themselves, but I'm going to tell you the bigger picture, and it makes it sound much, much worse and makes the point a little bit more clear. All right? So, over a lifetime, over decades of working, white men make $2.7 million. Black men make $1.7 million. Think about that. Think about the fact that one black man is making $1 million less over his working life. That means, do you know what that means? He has so much less money to invest in an asset. Like, a lot less money. And you think about, that's just one black man, right? Now, let's talk about black women. It's even worse. So it comes up to 1.2 million. So we're looking at crazy, crazy numbers that show we don't have the same amount of money to invest in something, which is absolutely crazy when you hear the actual lifetime stat. So the way Bitcoin really actually helps this is kind of what I talked about before. We can't control what they do. We can't control what they pay us, but we can control what we can control. And that is where we invest and if we invest. Okay? The first being if, just choosing to find a way to invest, making the decision. But making the decision to do it with the best asset. We'll never be able to catch up 100%, but if you are investing in Bitcoin, you're investing in something that has been proven to accumulate in wealth faster than other things. And it's one that doesn't have a headache. Okay? You don't have to, worry about renting it out. There are just so many, bonuses to it. So I just want to say that is probably the main way that it would help in this situation. The pay gap is real, and the only way to make up for it in some capacity is to invest in an asset that will accumulate worth very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to do a very quick recap. There are several others. I'm just going over a few, but these are three that I think many people can relate to. So the first being family obligations. Black people feel a need to take care of their families, and white people don't have that pressure for their families. Consumer pricing disparities, groceries, insurance services, the fact that we have things in our community that cause debt, like payday loans and money cashing or check cashing, things like that. And pay gaps. We make a lot less on the dollar than white men, and that's like $1 million over the lifespan, and that is $1 million less to invest some of it. Okay? So that is it for this video. Hope you found that interesting in any way. Please comment any additional black taxes that you can think of, or expand on anything that I said already. That's it. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.